Listen, it's been a pretty chaotic 24 hours. Dricus Du Plessis, you just weighed in and you just told me, hey, I'm going to go into that octagon pretty heavy on Sunday morning.
Yeah, man, look at this right now. Pretty ripped right now. Tomorrow I'll have the rippedness, but I'm going to be a big boy in there.
What did you make of the past 24 hours? Because we talked a little bit and you said, man, I don't know if I expected it to go the way it is, but I think I'm in his head now.
Well, yeah, I didn't expect the press conference to go that way, but there's obviously, the man did some soul searching. He said, he hit rock bottom, and that's never good. I always wish people find their way back, and he said rock bottom is a good base, but there's obviously still some issues there, and I wish he figures that out, but I mean, this is not the place to do it. This is not the place to do it. So obviously the man was triggered by some things, and the man is more in his own head than I believe that I was in his head. I just said the right things, I guess, or the wrong things, depending on which angle you look from. But I mean, like I said, I think Adesanya, maybe this fuels him. This is what he needs to. This is the fire that he needs to prove to himself that he can be, and he needs to be angry. Maybe, I don't know. For me, it's the same thing. It's business. I wasn't emotional at all after the press conference. I felt exactly after the press conference like I felt before it. And now the hard part's done. Now it's time to go and do what we set out to do. Now it's the fun part. The fans, it all leads up to this. It all leads up to this, and all the talking's done now. The horrible part of cutting the weight's done. It's time to fight.
Do you have any regrets about the way it went, or it is what it is?
No, I take that as a 10-7 round, man. Definitely no regrets.
Now, what do you think the face-off's going to be like today? He's talked about energy all week. He's talked about energy in the face-off. So what do you think the face-off's going to be the final time you guys see each other before you're in the octagon?
Well, yeah, I'm assuming he's going to have some time to readjust and get his bearings back, get his wits about. He has the right people around him, I hope, for his sake. But for me, the face-off's going to be exactly like it always is. Intense, intense, intense. I'm going to make my dominant energy known. I'll make sure he knows that he's in there with a different kind of animal tomorrow. And that's what this stare-off is all about. Every stare-off is all about. That energy, like you said, that energy of letting him know you think you've seen it all because you have all this experience and this is great. So many people before you made that mistake of thinking you've seen it all until you come up against me. And yeah, probably you have seen it all, but the heart that I fight with, the willingness to really take a life and give my own to win, you haven't faced anything like that.
Speaking of heart, final message for all your fans and the people of South Africa that are going to be tuning in.
Well, all the fans from all over the world, those booing, those cheering, thank you. Thank you for an amazing fight week. Like I said, even those who booed yesterday at the press conference, at the open workouts, guys, that's what we live for. That interactions, whether it's for me, against me, at the end of the day, we are entertainers, we are gladiators. People pay big money to see us perform, and this makes it all worth it. The roar of the crowd, whether it's good or bad in your favor or not, that roar of the crowd riles us up and it brings the best out of us. So enjoy the show, and thank you for making this fight week amazing. Everybody back home, South Africa, the love has been incredible. Even from all over the world, even in Canada, I know, a lot of fans from Canada coming up, the US, all over the world. I mean, it's incredible, but my home country, South Africa, and the African continent. Thank you guys for the amazing love and support.
Appreciate you as always. Good luck on Sunday, brother.
I appreciate you, man.